Look at that, is absolutely magnificent. We can see the storm forming in a circular motion. We can hear the thunder about to come down, and Jamshed's giving me the evil eye. So we better go. Move on to our next adventure. In this episode, Jamshed and I are going on an epic trip over 2,000 miles from Dallas to Colorado. We're gonna find the highest point of Colorado. Join us on this epic, once-in-a-lifetime trip. So we started our epic trip, Texas to Colorado, and we've just spent 2 hours in truly the Texas heat. 90, what was the temperature?
97 was the highest that I...
Okay,
97, 96, yeah.
97 degrees, and our throat and mouth are parched. Basically did 2 hours in this heat, dressed in black gear, and we're on these bikes. Two big old Japanese boys, you know, our bikes. He's got Big Red, the Honda Goldwing, and I've got Old Blue, which is the Yamaha FJR 1300. It's an 05, and these things heat up. So we have heat coming off the bikes, basically into our crotch and upwards. We've got the sun beaming down
and
on us.
And it's sunny. There is not a single cloud in the sky.
We passed by some farms, and it stinks. You could just smell it. We saw dead animals on the road. You know, we're burning up. Can't really drink while you're driving. I mean, you know, we don't have all that equipment or whatever. So my question is, Jamshed, why the hell are we doing this?
Just the Colorado drive, right? I wasn't expecting it would be this hot.
We're gonna see how this trip goes. This is our first long distance trip together. We're gonna do 7 days. And at the end of this trip, we're either going to never ride again together. and Jamshed's gonna say,
bro, take me off WhatsApp. Don't ever call me again.
What was your name?
Catherine.
Are you one of the owners, or are you?
My dad is the owner. Family-owned business.
How long have you guys had this place?
When I was 5, we rented that middle building over here.
I noticed something in that box over there.
Yes.
Is that like a joke?
It is a joke, yes.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. It's a real
baby toy.
Oh.
You're just not getting the joke. Huh?
So baby.
So we have our baby rattlers.
Okay.
And our
I see.
kind.
I see the tail.
Yes.
They got a baby rattler, man. They got a baby rattler in there.
Oh.
Look at that. See the little tail sticking out?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just the tail to trick you. This is really the baby rattler.
Oh, that's the baby rattler. All right. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
We're going to order some food, maybe a drink. We just pulled over. We're in the middle of nowhere, Texas. The sun actually went down, and it's actually pleasant now. We have about an hour left to get to Lubbock. There is a potential huge thunderstorm about to fall on us. We really just had to stop to get this because it was absolutely gorgeous. Knock on wood, no rain yet. We're gonna jump back on the bike and get to our destination, which is Lubbock. There is a lightning strike. Look at that, is absolutely magnificent. We can see the storm forming in a circular motion. We can hear the thunder about to come down, and Jamshed's giving me the evil eye. So we better go. Move on to our next adventure. So dinner time, what time is it? 9 o'clock?
Almost 10, yeah.
Oh wow,
9:50.
10 o'clock, so very late dinner. The last thing you want to do when you're riding and you're on the road is have a big dinner.
And that's what we are doing.
And that's exactly what we're doing. We found a halal place 4 minutes away from our hotel. This place is called Moto Medi, and we called and they said they were halal. So we ordered some lamb and rice. How is it?
It's very good, yeah.
Well, the other thing is we haven't eaten all day. I had like one croissant all day. And then we stopped to get some coffee. There was no coffee. We want to get some snacks, but the place that we stopped at was all beef. So we had bags of chips. The worst snacks you could be eating on a road trip. So we just got to our hotel, and look at all the that we have coming off our bikes. It took us like 15 minutes to get all this stuff off the bikes and into this cart. So end of the day, and we are, as the Brits like to say, we are knackered. We're just exhausted. I took a couple of aspirins. I gave some to Jamshed. Forearms were hurting a little bit, and my back is hurting a little bit. 5.5 hours, actually closer to 7 hours of riding. You're gonna be pretty sore. I've got a tent right there, a mat, a sleeping bag in here. This is actually mostly empty, but I wanted to use this as a backrest. This top case on the back of the bike. Didn't have too much stuff in here. Bathroom stuff, prayer mat, some GoPro stuff, my Canadian Tire hat. And then this is all my clothes. So I like to keep things compartmentalized. Bottle of water that goes in the back. Top case in the front where I keep my GoPro and cameras. We unpacked it. We're gonna pack it all up again tomorrow morning. I'm too tired. I'm not even gonna take a shower. So quickly wash my face, brush my teeth, do some gratitude prayers, and get some sleep. Wake up in the morning. There's supposed to be a continental breakfast. So day one down, Lord kept us safe, which is the most important thing. Today we did about 350 miles over about 7 hours with some breaks. Tomorrow we're going to attempt to beat that.
Day number 2, we hit Durango.
Durango, yeah.
A little more than yesterday's mileage. We're going to start much earlier, first thing in the morning, as opposed to yesterday where we left kind of the start of the afternoon. So we actually have more time. How did you sleep last night?
I slept okay, but my forearms, they started giving me hard time. So I took 3 showers at 3 different times at night, about half an hour hot shower, and
that's
that
not
actually
good.
helped.
Okay.
Because the medicine that I took, it didn't work at all.
So what do you think caused it?
Lifting something heavy,
Oh,
some bags,
man.
or yeah, and then constantly riding position maybe.
I don't want to say you're becoming an old man,
Oh, yeah, I know.
but my back was pretty sore. But I did sleep pretty well, so I think it helped. So in the meantime, we're going to enjoy this yummy continental breakfast from this hotel. Get some protein in and then get back on the road. Go see the pharmacy first, the old man pharmacy, and then hit the road.
We're off this morning. Goodbye to Lubbock and welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico in about 3-4 hours. And then from there, we'll say welcome to Durango, Colorado. Another couple of hours after that. So hopefully we should be getting in sometime in the evening with some nice breaks in between. We left early enough. Jump shed's all packed up. I'm all packed up. Jump shed ran to the pharmacy this morning and picked up some extra Tylenol for his arms, and I took a couple as well for my back. You know, you just get your butt sore from sitting in the seat. Doesn't matter what you do, you're just gonna get sore. And we try to take breaks every hour or so, but that's just part of the riding. If you time it well, get enough rest, make sure that you got enough recovery time in there, then you're good to go. People ride all year long. Another small town in Texas. We're probably about an hour and a half, no, more than that, 2 hours from the border.
Probably 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours from New Mexico. We stopped for some gas. I got myself coffee. We made the smart choice. Our wives will be proud. We didn't get a chocolate bar. We actually got bananas. Good source of potassium and all that good stuff. Sonia reminded us that we should be taking hydration packs. She actually packed that for me, and she said it'll help some of the soreness and all of that. Such a good wife.
Perfect.
The biker's water.
Yeah.
The biker's secret formula. Old Blue and Lalji. We stopped for some more fuel. This was a great idea, man. They're just filling me up perfectly. We had some absolutely stunning views of the horizon. We want to see if we can hit our destination as quickly as possible, stretch our legs a little bit, get back on. Every stop we make, we have to stretch our legs, get some gas, and clean our visors. Every time we stop, this is what our visors look like. Just covered in hundreds of bugs. So we're at, what's the name of your restaurant?
Kukri chicken.
And what
Chicken
does
tenders.
and what does kukri mean? He's selling kukri and he has no idea what kukri means. Kukri is Urdu. You know the language Urdu? And India.
Yeah, because the owner told us that the chickens in India say kukri, like it says. Yeah.
So we're gonna try some kukri. We'll see how that turns out. We just got off our bike. The last hour was absolutely brutal as we got into the city. The temperature went up by like 10 degrees. When we were out in the desert, it was actually nice and cool. As soon as we hit the pavement in the city, I mean, it was 100 degrees, right? It was 100 degrees. So that last hour was brutal. Time to get some lunch and cool down a little bit. I think we were so hungry we forgot to record the kukri restaurant meal that we just tried. So I ordered one of their top sellers, which is the fried chicken. You can see over here. Jamshed ordered.
I ordered the chicken burrito.
Highly recommend this place, Kukri in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Good stuff. Finished lunch and I have to have my afternoon coffee. Alondra was super nice and made me this wonderful coffee, which is going to go down really, really well before we hit the road for like another 3 hours to get to Durango. You were born and raised here?
Yes.
Is that common? Is there a lot of...
I've noticed that a lot of people come here from other cities, especially recently I've noticed a lot of people from North Carolina, California, and Oklahoma. Those are the common in-migration, I guess you would call it. When I talk to people about what they experience in Albuquerque and why they're coming here, I've noticed most people are coming either to experience the weather and like, especially older groups who want to come and retire here.
Right.
Another thing that I've noticed is people come here to get their education because it's quite affordable. I'm a student right now at one of the local universities, and there I have discovered that like a lot of people are there for sports because it's affordable, and a lot of there are for getting their education. Like I'm able to get my education for free because I'm a native to New Mexico.
Oh, wow.
So right now I'm studying feminist criminology, and it studies many different aspects of criminology. It studies the impacts of crime on victims of crime and where our governmental resources are focusing their research when it comes to stopping and preventing crime.
Right.
It's also studying the impact of having an increased number of women in the criminal justice system and how it affects the functioning of the system in itself. What kinds of crimes women are committing and why are they committing them, and what social location they are when they commit them. Right now we're studying the precarious state that women are in when it comes to experiencing assault and frequency of reporting and the frequency of any sort of incarceral justice being enacted.
And you are a server while you get through school, serving awesome coffee.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you so
course.
much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of
This will
course.
be a little fuel that we need just to get to our destination.
Yes, have a safe trip and thank you so much.
Good luck with your school.
Thank you.
Adios, Albuquerque. It was a nice halal meal, a nice cup of coffee. Nice to meet a couple of local folks. Look at those mountains up ahead. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. We really miss those in Texas. We have mountains in West Texas, but not anywhere near the DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth area. So it's really refreshing and very majestic to see that mountain line with all the peaks and everything. And it only gets better from here on out. Now we're headed to Durango. GPS says this is going to be about another close to 4 hours, about 200 and something miles. So this is really where we got to dig in our heels and kind of suck it up. It's going to be a marathon because we want to get there not too late. We really don't want to get it stuck in a small town, you know, before that. We got to make it to Durango. So with stops for gas stations and, you know, stretching our legs, maybe we'll take 1 or 2 stops. I took a couple of aspirin again, just kind of loosen up the muscles, help with the healing a little bit. Jamshed took a few as well. And our fuel tanks are full, our stomachs are full, coffee is consumed. All right, we're coming up to the end of our journey for the day, and it has been a long day. We left around 9 a.m. this morning. It is almost 9 o'clock now, so we've been on the road for about 12 hours on and off, with a break about an hour for lunch and a couple of other breaks for gas. I am completely exhausted, ready to hit the bed, get some recovery time in, and then tomorrow the real fun begins with the nice scenery of Colorado. And you know, I have a whole new profound level of respect for journeymen, for people who do this full time. I know there's bikers that do this for a living, go on like this for months on end, and I'm just doing it for a couple of days, and I really just have a whole new level of respect for these guys. I don't know how they do it. I guess you get used to everything, you know, and the same goes for anybody who's on the road, like truckers. I guess you get used to it, but it's tough being on the road. So we're a few minutes away from our hotel for the night. Strike two on camping. It was too hot last night, and tonight we were thinking we're going to do some camping, but we're getting in kind of late. I called my wife and I said, could you please book us a hotel? She started laughing at me. She's like, I'm betting with our son, what are the chances of you're actually going to do some camping? I'm not a big camper, and so she's like, yeah, you're probably not going to do it. But you know, I didn't want to get into a campsite at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night, and then as an inexperienced camper start fishing around in the middle of the woods in the dark and try to figure out what's what. So I think the safest thing is to just crash into a nice comfortable bed pre-made for me. So it was a nice day. Beautiful vistas, beautiful views, beautiful scenery. Look at those mountains there. This is New Mexico. I just love those bluffs. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, we just got to our hotel and I'm ready to crash. I'm sure you're ready to crash as well.
Oh yeah.
Pretty exhausted. And the only darn thing is we have to unload the bikes. And look at all the that we have. Which, man, I wish I could just leave all this stuff and go straight to bed. But we gotta undo all this stuff and then pack it, take multiple trips. Really a pain in the butt right now. But we'll get to our room and chill out a little bit, feel better. Maybe grab a bite to eat or something. And then the real adventure of Colorado starts tomorrow. One of the really annoying things about camping, which is why I'm not a camper, is the amount of you gotta carry off your bike into your hotel every night or to the campsite and unpack and pack on and on. So all this, actually, this is my second trip. First trip, I took my helmet and my tank bag already. And now I gotta carry all this. Thank God this place has an elevator because we're on the 3rd floor. That would not have been fun. So day number 2 comes to an end, and of course we're burnt out, tired, but you know, I actually feel less tired today than I did yesterday. You know, your body starts adapting to whatever you put it through, but I definitely feel less tired. I'm beginning to see how this is feasible. You know, you could do this for a week without getting burnt out. All the gear, I'm gonna haul all this junk down again tomorrow. I'm beginning to think maybe Sonia was right. Camping might have been a maybe not realistic. Who wants to get in at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night and start opening up tents with mosquitoes and whatever else? But we'll see. We still have aims to do it. So I'm gonna get some rest. It's not too late. We got in around 9 o'clock. So far we're actually on time with our itinerary. We're hitting all of our destinations on time. Second day. We got a few more days to go. So I'm excited. I'm gonna crash now. See you in the morning.